Every action you take is a silent vote for the kind of person you are becoming. Most people chase goals, but the ones who truly change their lives build systems, quiet, consistent routines that work in the shadows long after motivation fades. The truth is, your future isn't shaped by one grand decision, but by the tiny invisible choices you repeat when no one is watching. The man you wish to become is slowly built in these invisible moments. We live in a world obsessed with outcomes. Everyone wants success, fame, wealth, mastery, but few are willing to fall in love with the process. They want the harvest without tending the soil. They want transformation without patience. Yet every legend, every master, every disciplined soul started the same way, with a single small habit repeated with faith long before it paid off. Success isn't an event, it's a system running quietly in the background. Most people underestimate the power of 1% improvement. They look for massive change, overnight success, a lightning bolt of transformation. But real growth is invisible. Like a seed under the soil, nothing seems to happen for a while. Then one day, the results burst forth, and people call it luck. They don't see the months, even years, of quiet persistence, the repetitions that compounded silently into greatness. Every habit you build carries a message. This is who I am. When you wake up early, when you read instead of scrolling, when you choose discipline over comfort, you reinforce that identity. Over time, those small votes for your future self add up. Identity is not something you find. It's something you build, brick by brick, choice by choice. You become the architect of your destiny through repetition. Change doesn't happen because you set a goal. It happens because you change your system, the pattern of your days. If you fix your habits will fix your life. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And systems are nothing more than small actions aligned with a vision. A strong system makes success inevitable. A weak one makes failure predictable. It's easy to underestimate how fragile motivation is. You can't rely on it. Some days, it burns bright. On others, it fades like smoke. But discipline is different. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's the art of showing up when the world is silent and no one is clapping. The one who learns to act without emotion becomes unstoppable. True progress doesn't look like a straight line. It's messy, frustrating, and filled with days that seem meaningless. You'll feel stuck, like nothing is changing. But remember, consistency is never wasted. Every small step is a quiet investment in your future. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, growth is taking root beneath the surface. One day, all that effort compounds, and suddenly, you're miles ahead of where you started. Habits are not cages. They are freedom. They free your mind from decision fatigue, from chaos, from wasted energy. When your life runs on empowering habits, you stop fighting yourself. You stop negotiating with laziness and doubt. Instead, you move with purpose. You become efficient, focused, and unshakable. Greatness is not about intensity, it's about consistency. The man who stays consistent will always outrun the man who burns bright for a week and fades away. If you want to change your life, start small, smaller than you think. Reading one page, meditating for 2 minutes, taking one cold shower, writing one line. Don't chase perfection, chase momentum. Every small win builds confidence. Every small action sends a signal to your brain. I'm the kind of person who shows up. Once you believe that, everything changes. The old you will try to fight back. Comfort will whisper. Distraction will tempt you. Doubt will question your progress. But if you stay the course, something powerful happens. You begin to see yourself differently. You stop chasing motivation and start trusting your process. You become the kind of person who doesn't need to talk about goals because your actions speak louder than words. The system you build becomes your identity. The identity you live becomes your destiny. Every morning is a new vote. Every habit is a brick. Every repetition is a step. You're not just changing what you do, you're changing who you are. In the end, It's not the giant leaps that transform a life, it's the thousand tiny steps you take with intention. So, build your system, guard your habits, stay consistent even when it's boring, because every small act of discipline today becomes the foundation of greatness tomorrow. The systems you build in silence will one day speak so loud the world can't ignore them.